Hello, guys. Hello, everybody.
Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. In this video, we are going to talk about a cracker of a match that happened yesterday between Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab. What a match was it! What a match! I feel for the people who haven't seen it. Rajasthan Royals have chased on the highest successful chase in the history of IPL. They beat their own record, which they did in 2008 and in the inaugural season. And it was a blockbuster of a match because Rajasthan, in the last 5 overs, they scored 86 runs to chase that target. So, how was your feeling, bro, after watching the match
Yeah,
and large?
I'm still, yet to come out of that impact which yesterday, Rajasthan Royals batsman created. Uh, See, even after the first innings when they scored 223, like we nobody in the opposite camp, in Rajasthan Royals camp, would have thought that that we can't chase this and all, because 223 is very much chaseable in this conditions, especially in the last match when you saw CSK lost that match, but they still managed to score 200 runs. So that was the impact of the pitch, in Sharjah, which is always known for its, batting tracks,
High
good
scoring
batting tracks.
games.
Yes. So that was
So,
not a doubt.
what did you make of Rahul Tewatia's innings? Enlarge his picture here.
He is, I can't say, man. He turned into a hero from a villain. Uh, because just in a matter of 5 minutes, it just took him 5 minutes to change the narrative. Until then, it was not only us, even the commentators, commenting in the match, they were cursing him. They were literally cursing him and cursing the management, that why they sent Tewatia ahead of somebody like Uttappa and Archer, who smoked 4 sixes last match. So it was full on criticism for him, but the way he came back, unbelievable, man, unbelievable. These things doesn't happen quite often, and honestly, it reminded me of that Albi Morkel's innings.
Hmm. Yeah, can you enlarge that picture, bro?
Yes. Yeah.
And Tewati, seriously, man, I think, as you rightly said, he had gone through everything. When at one stage he was 9 runs from 21 balls, which is completely unacceptable in T20 cricket, especially when you're chasing a score of 223. And and I really because Smith and Sampson played exceedingly well. They were scoring runs. They were at par with the required run rate. And I think I can understand why Rajasthan Royals sent Tewati up, because they wanted a little cameo, hit few sixes, break few shackles. But that thing didn't happen for him, and I really felt bad for Sanju Samson, actually.
Mm.
He was playing so well, and despite him not going well, right, and he still was taking on the bowlers. He still went after Maxwell. He still, and he's a talent of highest class. What do you think of Samson innings? I feel Samson innings was way important than
Samson's innings was
Tewati's.
correct. Samson's inning was a foundation laid. Unless and until somebody like Samson's innings,
Mm.
you can't capitalize on it, because he played effortlessly well. Especially after losing early wicket of Josh Butler, it was kind of a dilemma for Rajasthan Royals batsmen, to attack or to defense. But despite losing the wicket, they didn't keep that required rate under no problem, because they wanted to attack. They attacked and they played really well. The way Smith played, and now we see why Smith is batting up the order. He is trying to take that advantage of the new ball, and it is very much evident. He is trying to play from the front, and he has played really well. Both the matches, this one also and against CSK, he has taken the responsibility, and Samson ably supported him. But the moment Smith got out, it was really a matter of dilemma. Then so they could have sent somebody like Archer and Uttappa, but sending in Tewatia which initially seemed to be a error of judgment, but it proved to be a match-winning cause.
Yes, and Samson, yes, he's a very very class batsman, and he's proving his worth right now. First match, like you pointed out, he played very well against CSK, and second match this thing, and hopefully he maintains that consistency, because he's some player that he has to play for his country. He has to be in Indian team. So, and one more thing, what I would like to bring up is. I there were a lot of extraordinary things that we got to see in this match, and personally, the best save I have ever seen in a cricket field was from Nicholas Puran. You know, when that ball went
Mm-hmm.
for six, it was a six. You know, he jumped almost. He was almost horizontal. You know, when he took
Correct,
the catch and he chucked it back into
correct,
the
correct.
field.
Absolutely.
And what did you think about it? Because especially that time, Samson was trying to break shackles. Tewatia was already under pressure. He wasn't scoring,
Mm-hmm.
and Samson finally could hit one, and finally that yielded them only 2 runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that speaks about the man who is sitting in the dugout. Jonty Rhodes himself was a
Mm.
great fielder, and he will be really proud of what he saw yesterday. And knowing Nicholas Puran's earlier injuries, the way he came back, and this type of commitment, especially you know in this kind of a situation, is highly, I have huge respect on him. He contributed, he whatever he could, he came and smoked a few runs towards the end, and he tried to stop those sixes also. What more he could have done, man? I really have a lot of respect on him, and they gave that faith on him. They played one more match. They could have easily dropped him and played Chris Gale, but they never did, and he repaid the faith. That's what I will say.
Yeah, and award for Sheldon Cottrell. I mean, he has traveled all over the world. He plays all the T20 leagues.
Mhm.
It just wasn't his day, and I think he was lost with ideas because he kept on bowling that line. There were no Yorkers, no attempted Yorkers, no bouncers. So they were right in the slot, and sometimes it happens. And because surely Cottrell is much better bowler than this. Okay, and let's talk about Kings 11 innings, and they started off again with a bang. You know, KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal, they are turning out to be the best opening pair in this tournament, and you know, and it's very, you don't. It's very rare to see, when an opening partnership is of 183 and you end up losing the match.
It is
It
sad.
never happens.
It is very sad.
And they both really played well, and this time Mayank Agarwal clearly he outshone KL Rahul. He scored a magnificent 100. What do you think? What do you make of Kings 11 innings after 183 being their opening partnership? Do you think 223 was sufficient, or do you think they could have scored more?
The kind of pitch which is there in Sharjah, I don't think even 240 will be enough, because boundaries are so small, and with hitters around on both the 11s, you needed to minimum 240 to at least challenge. But still, they did a good job. I feel Rajasthan Royals should have been happy. In fact, that at a stage where it would have easily crossed 240, 245, when they broke the partnership, they little bit they applied the break in between. Maxwell was not able to time properly, even though he hit a six, but he was not able to time properly, and Puran was the one who came and gave that finishing touch. I
Yeah,
think.
and Puran was lucky as well.
Yeah.
Uttappa dropped him in
uh,
the
Correct.
19th over, and he went on to score extra 18 runs. So I thought that might be a little costly miss, but yeah, Rajasthan finally crossed the line. And yeah, I really feel for Kings 11 Punjab. All the 3 matches they played really well. Against DC, they were unlucky with that umpire call, and literally they gave off the match to DC. Second match they played really well, and third match also they played really well.
Yeah, you said the right thing. Kings 11, they put themselves into a situation where they could have won all the matches which they have played so far. But despite losing 2 matches, I don't think they will be heartbroken. Yeah, they will be kind of dejected because they couldn't complete the match. but they will be proud of what they have done. And Kumble, being a positive person in that dressing room, he will not he will ensure that their heads are not down. No, they will just come back stronger. I think, despite losing these two matches, I think they will still be a team, to reckon with.
Okay, and for Rajasthan Royals, they'll be mighty pleased with the performances what they're having. Smith looks in a good touch, and Samson he's killing the tournament, and they'll be mighty pleased with Tewatia's innings and Jafra Archer.
Mm.
He's having a great ball with the bat actually. Then with the ball, he's having a very good time with the bat. He has scored like what 9 balls, 41 runs throughout this tournament.
He never hit force.
So he is doing really well. So they'll be in a very good space of mind. But now from the next match onwards, they'll be playing outside Sharjah. So they have to get used to those boundary lines, pitches, and everything. So that's it from this match. We'll meet you with another match. Thank you. Bye bye.